now and check this out. Our mission at My Veteran Passion, MVP, is to elevate awareness of veterans' mental health. Through both physical and virtual platforms, we empower our nation's warriors and continue the battle against veteran suicide to ensure a smooth transition for veterans into civilian life while preserving the camaraderie they cherished during their service. Through diverse events, social and virtual gatherings, we provide connections, resources, benefits, and education.
And as I've
Strong bodies harbor resilient minds. Your support unleashes the true potential of these national heroes. Stand with us in nurturing success and creating a positive environment for mental and physical health alike.
My Veteran Passion is a 501c3 federally recognized nonprofit designed to help the community's mental health through physical fitness and virtual gatherings to aid veterans in transition to their local communities and prevent veteran suicide. The views expressed by individuals are individual ideas. MVP does not condone the use of sexist, racist, or discriminatory statements or remarks. This is an adult conversation.
Wait, but he'll be.
Well, if he has men working, can you take video of them and we don't mind watching? Just kidding.
Anyways, in that case, this is my
Oh, that's true.
Welcome to Pooh's Morning Mix.
Let's go with that
Alright.
Pooh's morning mix. Let's get it.
We don't need Doc. Let's go.
Yeah, you know, I'm just in y'all's hearts. I don't have to be present.
Yeah, that's like I'm gonna channel Doc when I do the morning mix.
You gotta say something cheesy. Something really cheesy.
No, I had to steal a line from Bop, so respectfully.
Don't forget to say extrapolate.
Aw,
His favorite word.
look at you guys
We listen to
being
you.
all happy over, you know, bagging on me. I'm glad I
No,
could be
we-
your
that's-
punching bag.
Take it as a compliment that we listen and absorb
Yeah.
what you say. Right?
Yeah. I wish you absorbed the good parts, but usually it's
Those are all good parts of you. Nobody's complaining.
We
Uh,
even acknowledged your wide vocabulary.
Yeah, see?
You just said I have
Half
a
cup,
loud
half
mouth.
full,
Nah.
sir.
Yeah, have full. That's right. And today we're gonna be happy Friday, y'all. Hope everyone's doing well. Yeah. Today we're gonna be talking about increasing happiness or practices. Blah 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 blah. It's been a long morning. I got up early. Plumbing, I'm having an issue. I have a plumber right now here at the house, so I might have to take a little break if they knock at the door. But you know, some of the practices to increase happiness also involves like a combination of, you know, the psychological aspect with the physical aspect itself in order to adjust to our lifestyles. We'll be listening on the road. Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate you. Right now it's, you know, some of those practices are gratitude. Man, it's really hard to be grateful this morning for being here, and I had to run to Lowe's, grab some stuff, come back, couldn't do it, gotta call a plumber, and they ain't making it out there. Well, what time is it? Yeah, I'm calling them at 6:30, so it's my fault. You know, like, all right, 8 o'clock, feasible. They didn't get here till later on, but you know, they're doing the best they can, and you know, I'm happy to have a home that I have that problem, or I have a vehicle that I can go to Lowe's and come back and I don't have problems with. forget little things that, like, you know, I gotta be happy for. You know, happy I could get up with my own two legs, you know, and walk my happy ass to the truck. It's you know, it's talking about gratitude and the keys of being happy, especially on a Friday. Like, we all like to be happy on a Friday, but not why not the rest of the days? Like, why not treat them that way? You know, we're all excited because the weekend comes and we can be a little bit more lackadaisical. But we can always be happy. We can, most of the time we can be happy. I shouldn't say always. Always is it's one of those words I don't want to continue to use. But what's a way that something that keeps you happy on a Friday? Pooh?
The fact that it is Friday. Period. I know a lot of people these days count down their days of their week until it's the weekend again. So just the fact that it's Friday is enough. So like that's my Thursdays usually. I'm like, yes, it's Friday. Like that was me on Tuesday. I was like, all right, it's 6 o'clock at night. I finally have the next 4 days off. Let's go. So I was pretty excited.
Hell
Even
yeah.
though I didn't have any plans.
What's an everyday shooter? Yeah, thank God it's Friday. You ain't lying. What's another thing that to y'all like rushes endorphins into your brain? Like, what's something you like right now? For me, this bacon avocado quesadilla I made. That's slapping the bass right now.
I mean, there's not a lot of video games that really get emotional reactions out of me, but Call of Duty for some reason gets me going in the best of ways, I think. It can make me upset sometimes. I can get tilted a little bit, but I think that all in all, it's something that makes me happy, especially when you're against all the odds and you clutch a win, and it feels good. It feels good to defy the odds and get a win in that game. So
Yeah, especially if all your friends are relying on you and then everyone yells at the end, like, yeah, like it feels
yeah,
great. It feels
and I think
great.
that's what adds to the experience. When you play alone, it's just not the same. But when you
Mm-hmm.
play with
Yeah,
friends, it's like it's a shared experience, and it's something pretty cool. So I mean,
agreed.
aside from that, I think other things that kind of increase my happiness are staying properly medicated. So that's a key for me. And then as well as just reminding myself to stay open and social and to not isolate myself and close off.
See, I'm the opposite. I need to isolate and close myself off to recharge my battery and like refill my cup. I'm like, I just can't.
Hmm.
What the Backstreet Boy is going on
The
with your hair, Max?
what the fuck? Hold on.
Is this a
What?
screen
What?
challenge or
What?
something?
How what? How what? How what? The
Plum, you've seen it. I sent you a picture of it.
Bro, it was not that blonde. Did you dye it more?
No, it was in the
Oh,
sunlight.
I need to see the gold chain and like start using like
I
tan
dig it.
signatures like this.
I'm not done yet. I gotta put more fucking like.
It
toner
just
in it
looks so
tonight
different.
to give it
Make
that.
sure
What
you
part of
use
the
something
Jersey
with
Shore are
the
you from, bro?
Fuck.
Assholes.
Sorry, I'm
Bless you.
like I'm having to like nurse my finger back to health. We had an accident last night.
You bleached it too much. Your cuticle turned blonde.
I was dicing up bacon at like midnight, wasn't paying attention.
Oh,
and
snappage.
I we're a little
Ooh.
some parts.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It looks like a little bit of nail came off with that.
No shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure I got the nerve ending because it doesn't hurt. It's been tingling the entire time since it happened.
That's oops. No, I'm sorry to hear, bud.
No, I'm fine. It's just inconvenient.
Yeah, throw a little bit of alcohol, make you feel something back in there. No, don't. You did?
I didn't feel anything. Yeah.
Oh
Like
man.
I said, pretty sure I nixed the.
Yeah. Well, you got good thing you got like immediate medical at your house, so. Yeah. But you were saying about socializing, Plum, because socializing could be a good or an adequate way to help each other on like ways like Jay said, like, hey, we're playing video games. Yes, it might be, getting some emotions out of me, but being there with other people makes it more grandiose when the good emotions come out. And you were saying, Plum?
We're not the same. I
No,
need to
yeah,
be
that's
antisocial to recharge my
Yes.
battery. That's what I would say.
yeah.
Why is that? Like, how do you know when like you're like, all right, I need to be alone. I need to be sitting in a dark room for at least 10
When people
minutes.
start pissing me off, like, and it's like, I that's when I know when like everything starts irritating me. I am like, okay, I need a break. That's just, I know when I'm getting to that point.
That's burnout, definitely, for sure. You can burn out of people. A lot of people that are in retail or businesses that are dealing with people, counselors and such, sometimes they do get enough. They get too much of their own job. Sometimes you need to step back and say, I need a chill pill, or my hair's gonna turn blonde. Like, not really. It's awesome. It's a great change. I mean, even the shirt, bro. Like, your persona's changing in front of us. I love it.
He's jealous. He's just jealous because he showed up with his flabby arms and his tank top and.
I'm so sad. I started doing this fucking like rock climbing shit.
Why are you so sad? Because he started doing rock climbing. I don't get it.
Because I can't fucking climb tonight.
Oh, because of your fingers.
With my fucking fingers jacked up.
Oh, snap it,
Yes,
sir.
because I'm gonna dangle my 240-pound ass off the side of a fucking rock.
Man. Calisthenics, baby. I know you hate to love them, but you gotta love to hate them.
Yeah, one way of putting that.
But yeah, he said it. Like,
Now I'm gonna go YouTube one-handed rock climbing and see if it's even possible.
isn't there a movie about that? No, I'm joking.
So he was going down the wall.
Oh,
That's the thing that a lot of people forget. He was leaving when it happened.
But yeah.
Oh, sorry, I got a phone call from that Doc Crow's place. That's a no-go. Hard no-go.
But
Guess what?
yeah, like Max said, sometimes pursuing that happiness is pursuing those hobbies, and now he has hindered his pursuit of happiness and his hobbies due to an injury. What's up, brother? What happened to your finger? But how are you going to replenish that now that you can't do that? Like, what are you gonna add to make sure that you don't lose that happiness?
It's okay. Tonight we're gonna go to a Luke Combs concert, and then Tuesday we fly to Chicago to go see Electric Callboy. So there's that.
Okay, you see what I'm saying? I love that. That's awesome. Yeah. So it's gonna be an awesome weekend. Sounds like.
Yeah.
What's the one thing that I feel you're gonna be missing out of all that weekend? That we all need and we all have problems with.
My stress pet will be staying home.
Oh, what? Nah, I hope you sleep well.
Shit. See, I have a new therapist.
Yeah.
And that's been interesting.
Why is that?
She's good. But like yesterday we were talking, and she's going, she's doing her test, trying to figure out like where I'm at and everything. And apparently I am on the far end of dissociation. I was like, that explains everything.
What?
It's interesting. Yeah. So the way the test works is there's 28 questions. and you don't. It's not like yes or no, right? Like you answer like, okay, this is like 10% of the time or 60% of the time, whatever, right? To like your current state. And there were quite a few of mine that were like 90%. There was one that was definitely 100. Like, and I start looking at it, and I'm going, holy shit! I didn't realize I did all that till you like put it on paper, and you're like, okay, what can I do to like make that better? A lot of it involves talking with people, and I hate everyone. So there's that.
Well, hello, we're here.
But yeah, it's so weird. Like I don't hate it. It's just very not. It's very in depth to the point that I didn't expect it to be like that.
Tracking. That's interesting. Mac, Everyday Shooter says, okay. Everyday Shooter says, me too, Plum. As a bartender, always in service to people and listening all night, I need quiet to recharge.
Yeah.
That's true.
I can see that. Because you're basically working a friggin' 6-8 hour shift with everybody yelling at you the whole time.
Yeah, and think about those times with
music.
Yeah, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12, 1, 2 in the morning as a bartender. It can get a little rowdy and it can affect, But as you see, as at least Plum and Everyday Shooter see this as a obvious stressor, like they're trying to limit that stressor for their own benefit. So another thing we could do is to make sure that when we practice to increase our happiness is that we limit those stresses. When we pursue those hobbies like Mac is doing. I mean, now he's going to concerts. Man, I would be surprised he's wearing alligator skin on his feet right now. You know what I mean? Kind of jelly, like Pooh said. Don't you do it to me!
No alligator skin.
It was because you're old and disabled. That's why you got those Dr. Scholl's on. No, I'm joking.
These aren't Dr. Shit.
New Balance. Get it right.
My boss, New Balance.
Damn, my shoes are New Balance.
How dare you?
Jay, I already pictured you with a with a khaki cargos and the long fucking socks. Don't worry about it, bro. You're already in that.
Look, just because I could be your daddy, all right, doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, my fucking Jersey daddy.
Right, Jersey.
It's all good, bro. I just need that tan to happen now. But you're Mexican though, so you're gonna tan, and it's gonna look nice.
I tan all the time.
But
that's the funny thing about like Nymph. She very much does not.
Mac, were you the one who told me you were from Brownsville area?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Los Fresnos.
Arlington? Yeah. I knew there was somebody who was like, yeah, somebody was like from down here.
Yeah, you guys had this long conversation about it. We were all here. Remember?
Yeah.
I remember. You remember?
That was like 2 years ago.
No, it wasn't.
What the hell, Blanca? Jeebus.
I thought my calendar was off.
Yeah.
3 months ago.
Oh, no way.
It was. It totally was. Because I would.
I feel like it's so long ago.
Oh no, that was in like December.
No, that wasn't a stream. You had a stream going like a long time ago.
Oh,
you hadn't even moved to Texas.
So you asked again then? Because you asked here and we're all listening. You guys had this conversation about it.
Then I was still in Philly then, so I mean, you're talking.
Yeah.
That was what, last fall?
Okay, so like a year, more or less.
What? Last fall? Not last.
A year gives 6 months. I mean, what?
Blanca math.
It's whatever.
Like, what?
It was a long time ago. It was a long time ago. It's been a year.
It's Valley Math. Absolutely, it's Valley Math.
Doubles down when the person's like, no, it was like 3 months ago. And she's like, no, it was more like a year.
Yeah. It was like 2 years ago.
Look, hey, up until my sister was like 16, everything for her happened when she was 4 years old. Like someone could have swear that she was born. I remember it when I
was
was 4.
4.
It's the same thing. It's fine.
Oh, that's funny. No, but as we talk about increasing our happiness, right? Gratitude, laughter, connecting with others. We talked about minimally about adequate sleep because no one wants to talk about it because we know we all get affected by it. But whatever, we'll talk about that later. Um,
Sleep. Ah,
for the week. No, I'm joking. It's not. It's so important. Sleep's so important. But pursuing those hobbies when you can, and as we say, the most important thing is if you need to, what's up, buddy? Professional help. And those professionals, as we said, are ready to help you figure it out. They're not there to figure it out for you and do it for you. You need to do the work in itself. So well, some of the things that we talked about, but really let's talk about how you integrate that into your life. Like Matt said, rock climbing. Boom. There's a hobby, right? Jay said, video games, Call of Duty. As much as we love to hate it, we hate to love it. You know? Mac is the same way. Like next thing you know, he's off of it. Next thing you know, he's like 14-hour streaming Call of Duty. It's like, man, that's awesome.
it's coming up. It's coming up. I haven't played COD in like 3 months.
You know what I mean? There is a chemical change. There's an endorphin rush for sure. And there's some things that does it for you. Pooh, what's an endorphin rush for you? What's something that it's a dopamine effect per se?
Uh, the 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 award for the best person answer would be just helping people. That makes me feel better. Truthfully, that's the main reason why like I was like, yeah, totally, I want to be a part of MVP, right? I just like helping people. That makes me feel good. Um, but also, something that I really used as a way to really get myself going, was karaoke. So like kind of going back to the like what makes you so excited about Fridays? Like my day back home when I lived in Pennsylvania, the one thing that used to I really looked forward to was Wednesday nights because I used to go to the local gay bar for karaoke, to so much so to the point that like the karaoke DJ would like um point me out like on Facebook and tag me and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, let's go. Like that was my favorite thing. I would look forward to that every Wednesday.
That's awesome. I love singing too, but I love hearing other people sing. I'm not good at singing. You are, and
I have a
that's
video of you singing. You're not bad.
ugh. Rich
Doc? I know.
in the money
Rich can
is
sing.
yeah, he could sing, but
I'm
seeing
out.
mm,
Hold on. Sorry to throw this way off. Rich, he redid that song, right, for MVP. He revocaled it.
not
Yeah.
yet. Did he? I'm not
He's
sure.
talking about the fire song,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay,
We
because I
didn't start
heard
the
the
fire.
original, and I'm like, I've never heard the original before. And I
I
was
didn't
like,
know there was one till he told me. I was like, wait, what?
I had to look it up. I don't remember what we were doing, but I heard it, and I went, and I'm like, that's wait, hold on, who copied who? Like,
Yeah,
let
no,
me
that's
look
a
at my
like a
They stole our stuff. So if you could sign our petition so we can get our rightful royalties,
We reclaim our royalties.
no. So
copyright strike.
it was a song back in the 80s, and it was pretty awesome song, and we used that as a parody song for the nonprofit. So we did a parody song with it with MVP members' names on it, and just basically in the essence of like gaming and appreciation for service and bringing awareness to mental health, right? So it sounded pretty cool. Now they redid it. I don't know if you guys have heard the new song with the same thing. Has anyone heard it? There's a new one. Like they talk about new issues that are arising. So that song was like, it sounds like just things being said, but it's actual things that are happening on that timeline, that time zone, that generation issues, right? So North Korea, South Korea, and they start talking about that. This new song starts talking about like TikTok and like the new issues of like the new generation that we have now. I forgot who remade it, but Fun Fact Friday, right? Ah. And there's that what Rahul was talking about. But yeah, you know, how do we integrate positive habits into our daily life? You know, like what's like Pooh said, helping someone. Helping someone helps you out because it brings positive feelings that you're making a change in someone's life with, without expecting anything in return. I think that's very important. And like you said, that's the cookie cutter response, but it's true. Try it out. Try being positive to yourself. Try complimenting yourself. Some of the hardest things to do, you know? We we forget about what we talk about is the little wins, you know? So small starts. Let's talk about small starts, right? You gotta say like, hey, I did an hour of streaming today. That's better than not streaming at all if that's what we wanted to do. Or working out. I'd rather work out 15 minutes every day than a grueling 2 hours for one day. Like that's how do you eat a pie? You know, one piece at a time. You don't just sit there and try to eat it all. Why? Because you want to enjoy it. You don't want to hurt after. You know. Well, depending how masochist you are, like Mac, but uh, that's it's a way to also learn to be patient and flexible because too much of something can be bad. We don't talk about like, hey, you gotta take this out of your life. This is no, like everything in moderation. Even problems can be a good thing. Can teach you to see the good things in life. You know, plumbing issues right now. I don't know when I have to go out there and you know about to pay $500. Like what? But it is what it is. What am I gonna do? Like that's life now. But hey, I have a home. I'm not homeless. You know, you gotta appreciate little things because it could be a bigger problem. You know, and even if this becomes a bigger problem, at the end of the day, it's just plumbing. I'll be okay.
Let's talk about celebrating small wins or achieving small goals,
Mm-hmm.
and not just the routine that it builds, for lack of a better terminology, but more importantly, what it actually chemically does to your brain. Every time you cross something off your list, every time you do one small goal, you get a little hit of dopamine. Your brain releases a chemical that makes you a little bit happier. So it's important to try. I personally try to set one goal. Like yesterday, I wanted to clean out our entire fridge. Like, I mean, deep clean the fridge. That was my goal for the day. And I made sure I got it done. And I didn't do anything else. But you know what? That's okay because I got the one thing that I wanted to get done. And it motivated me today to do another thing.
Notorious is asking, am I still considered depressed if I'm feeling a negative way, but I'm still acting in a constructive and functional manner where I'm still accomplishing things? And man, sometimes it's called weathering the storm. Sometimes you just have to keep walking, because the storm is coming regardless. And you just have to walk through it sometimes. Um, I don't know about what.
Unprofessional.
Hmm.
No,
I
go
can
ahead.
definitely say I was an incredibly high functioning human being in a very, very demanding job, and I performed every day, and I never not performed. And I was incredibly deeply unhappy, and I was achieving all of my goals. So, yes, that is possible.
Yeah, I mean,
I said I was achieving my goals. I was achieving all the goals I thought would make me happy. I think that was the real issue. I wasn't actually achieving the goals that fed my soul.
I think we need to remember that depression isn't something that just goes away too. Um, That's one thing a lot of people forget. Uh, just speaking from my experience, um, is thinking that you're okay, and then you're like, all right, I'm good, and all of a sudden, a minor inconvenience upsets everything all over again. So it's about having those tools in place and remembering how to pick yourself back up. That's why it is important to celebrate those small wins. It is important to do things that you genuinely like enjoy, like helping people or playing video games, things that really set off those what did Plum say? Endorphins or something like that. What them
Dopamine.
Jones?
The
Dopamine.
Dope them chemicals in your
them
brain
dopes.
that
Them
that your body
dopes.
craves. You need that dopamine, you heard? You gotta
He's
go
going
to the trap
Yeah.
mainstream.
house in your head. Yeah, you gotta go to the trap house in your brain. You gotta pick up some dopamine, and the only way to do that is by
Uh,
doing something that you enjoy.
and a side of endorphins.
Yes. But like depression, I like to remind. I say this. I don't know. Some people might feel this way, but I always say depression is forever
You
for
have
me, and then that's how I cope. That's how I accept it.
in
I
life.
will always be depressed.
In life, it will be inevitable that you will be sad, and that's gonna happen. But when sadness continue, and again, we're not professionals here, but we've felt some of this. You know what I mean? And as sad as you go through, if it's making you miserable, sometimes you have the ability to cut things off and say, all right, I don't want to do this anymore because it's not making me happy anymore. But you have to learn those limits. No one can tell you those limits but yourself. Like Miss Plum said, hey, I was doing this for years. I was miserable, but she was able to do it for years. Other people can't do it for weeks. Take a big example from us that joined the military. How many people you've heard that, like, hey, they couldn't even make boot camp? But some people go and retire it out of the military. Whether they're happy or miserable, it doesn't matter. They endure it, you know? So what are you willing to endure? What are you willing to take and give? You know? That's on everyone's own uh ways to figure that out. Like everyone has limitations and they're all different.
One
I
thing
think
that I did
everyone
do.
has something that they get up for in the morning. You have to find out what that thing is. Sorry, Rojo.
You're good. You're good. I was gonna say one thing I've always done is I listen to these motivational podcasts. That's what I do till I get to my day. And the one that's always stuck with me is like, don't be afraid to fail. Like, don't be afraid to not achieve what you want the first time. Because if you're afraid to go for it, you're not gonna get it. So don't be afraid to look like a fool. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Because when we're trying to do something for the first time, it's important to make those mistakes. Otherwise, you're not gonna learn.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to appreciate you falling in order to understand, like, hey, this is what it is. And at the end of the day, as you continue living through life, you'll understand that some things are avoidable, but some things are inevitable. You know, it's something that's inevitable. Time. You know, things change with time. Speaking of father time, what's up, Weller? How you doing?
Good.
Just talking here, a little bit of integrating positive habits into our daily lives. We also call Mr. Weller over here safety briefs for good reasons. You know, no, but celebrating those little wins. Rewarding yourself with whatever it is, whatever you think it's a reward for you. Whether it be, I don't know, an extra hour of video games, whether it be a French vanilla almond latte from Starbucks like Banca, you know? Um, Reward those little things. At night, when you guys are going to go to sleep and all that, what do you guys think about? Right before going to sleep, what do you guys think about? Do you guys think about the
So
stressors for the next day?
I'll let my mind run a little bit. I'll just kind of let it just go,
Mm-hmm.
and I won't get in the way. And I'll let it just think whatever it wants to think about, and then eventually I'll get to a point to where it starts to slow down, and I can just kind of let go of it, and then I fall asleep. So like I allow my mind to just process for a little while I lay there.
Have you guys ever thought of the mind as okay? When we go to the gym, we work out or whatever, right? We do biceps, we do triceps. Have you ever thought of the mind as a muscle?
100%.
So if we start exercising those good habits, those good thought processes, like at night, like you said, when you let your mind run, like you said, it scatters. It could go anywhere. It can go far right, it can go far left, it could stay in the middle. Hopefully, most of the time we stay in the middle. We don't have to guide our mind, but when we have to force our minds to be happy or to be sad, we kind of want to stay in the middle. That's why we do it, right? To like re-gauge it. So what are some things that you do to re-gauge or reposition your mind to, a neutral or maybe a happier state?
Music.
Music. Okay, awesome.
White noise, some people do.
What?
White noise, some
Oh,
people do
okay.
white noise.
Okay,
Breathing exercises.
my man, breathing exercises. Okay. You know how when we go to sleep, we start. At least I start thinking like, all right, what do I got to do tomorrow? All right, and to me, I've been trying to change that because I need to change it to like, okay, what was the positive things about today and the prior days that will allow me to accomplish more things tomorrow, and those things being that instead of thinking, oh, I have to go do this. Like, all right, today was positive because I did blah 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 blah. Whether it be like, oh, I ate pizza. I usually don't eat pizza, and I'm happy because I ate pizza. Like, it's a reward for me, right? Um, I did this. I got 5 subs on stream, because as a streamer, that's your work. That's what you're doing. So your that's the fruits of your labor, you know. Even helping with a nonprofit and going through it, and doing a charity stream, that's work that you're doing for some people that can't do it for themselves. So you're helping others, you know, that can't help themselves, that don't have the platform that we have. What's up, Mac? Hope y'all do have an amazing morning. Thank you very much, Mac. Mac is an awesome MVP member, Mac TVO. And we have another Macky Mac over here. But thank you for being here, brother. But yeah, we're talking about those positive habits, and how we can, put them back into your life there. To me, that's a big one. At night, start thinking about like, all right, not what I have to do tomorrow, but what were positive things that I accomplished today. Along the lines of what Miss Plum is saying. Like, that's powerful. I think that has helped me sleep better. I don't sleep a lot, but when I do, like that little time, oh, it feels so much better. Like when you wake up from a good sleep, you feel it. Like you're like, that was amazing. Yeah, I don't have a lot of that. And I think a lot of us struggle with that, whether it be because of torments, pain, life, whatever it is. We have to re-engage and find our peace. Be that guardians of peace again. You know? And everyone helps to help us understand that. What's up, Titan? How we doing? Give me a second. Dog over here is like scratching.
Another beautiful day. How are you?
He's doing well. The dog's doing something. I'll answer for him.
Excellent.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
I like the blonde on you, Mac. Nice change.
It's not supposed to be this yellow, but we're getting there.
Okay. Okay. How are you doing, Madam Pooh?
Good. I'm good. Just living the dream here today.
You look relaxed.
I am chilling. I'm good. Honestly.
Excellent. Excellent.
I got a new game yesterday and beat it too fast, so I'm kind of disappointed.
What new game was it?
The nun game
Never
that
heard
talks
of
the
it.
nun that talks to the devil.
Oh
It's the
wow.
whole thing. Yeah, I beat it in 3 hours.
Okay.
Eli, what's up, Eli?
I feel like that would be too short though.
Hey, Titan.
Yes, sir.
People are signing up for that one-on-one again. I don't know. Jay's all excited about it. He said he wants to get it going again. I want to watch this time. I want to get beat on.
1-on-1, huh? Okay.
But it's fun.
Yeah, I want to watch y'all play. I want, like, I heard it looks super cool.
It does look cool, but I'll be honest with you, Doc. Most people want to see you get beat on.
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't
So
see a problem
We're
here.
stuck in that motion.
No wonder I heard like no one saying anything. It's like, no, we like it that way. Damn it.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
You know how it is. You got to give the people what they want.
I was
Are
gonna
you
say,
not entertained?
I only hear one person complaining here.
Yeah. Damn it. Eli says, I see Mac up in here. Okay, yeah.
Oh, I'm alive.
Like Slim Shady.
Shit. I'm excited for that new album, by the way.
When is it? When is it dropping?
Oh, for real?
I didn't even know there was
It's
one.
called
Oh,
The
Plum's
Death-
ears perked up. Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's called The Death of Slim Shady.
Interesting. There's a lot going on in music right now. Excited. Exciting times.
That's exciting.
Catalytic times, I would say.
This summer.
Oh, M dropped the video last week?
He did?
That's what Eli is saying. News to me. Thank you, Eli. I have to check that out. Fun Fact Friday. M dropped the video last week. Coming straight from Eli.
Yes, spoken.
He has spoken. What's another fun fact? Let's see. Rojo. Put you on the spot there, Rojo Pojo. Dojo Mojo
Let me ask my
Jojo.
wife. 1 second.
Yeah.
Died.
So
Red fruits have lycopene, which prevents or helps prevent against prostate cancer. That's what it was. Eat your strawberries, eat your tomatoes and watermelons.
Thank you. I will be sure to protect my prostate.
yeah, we gotta make sure who
You
has
are
prostate
immune
is.
to, but just you. Only you.
You don't know me. You don't know my body. Don't tell me about my biological being.
Just remember, if you played N64, it's time for that prostate exam.
Shut up.
Hey, I'll be right back.
It's a good way
Oh,
to
Mario
gauge it.
64, man.
Continuing with the fun facts, lycopene is thought to be good for bone health, and as a potential antioxidant, may help protect against heart disease and certain types of cancer.
I just needed it to be recorded that on Wednesday, somebody said they would be here with facts about the nutrition in America, and he didn't show up for our Fun Fact Friday. Doro's not even here either. I needed that debate.
Yeah, well, Deanna said that we're the most regulated country in terms of like food safety.
Don't mean it's the safest.
It is. It's not the safest per se, but we are the most regulated.
I don't know if that's better or worse.
It's worse.
Deanna says check out the documentary on Netflix called Poison. It apparently breaks it down pretty well.
It's really cool.
Hey,
I'll
I'm
have to go watch it.
officially learning that everything we hear from Rojo's mouth is literally just his wife feeding him lines.
Yeah,
So
she's sitting
therefore it's
behind me
true.
in her office. She's right back here.
I tell you what, wife, get on the mic. You're on today.
Deanna, say hi.
Fun fact: you can get Google Earth in VR, and it zooms into Street View.
That
I
would
hate
be
that.
awesome. Like if someone's
You
in
can
their
go to
front
Rome,
lawn, it's
Jay.
like a cardboard cutout of them, or is it the person?
Huh?
Like if you're in Street View and the car came by when someone's in their front yard, is it just the cardboard cutout of their body?
Yo, I've seen so
No,
many
it's them, bro.
Kendrick
It's just
Lamar
they blur their face.
memes, bro. It's crazy.
Street View fool? Come
That
on
sounds
now.
actually kind of nifty.
Yeah.
Street View in VR. I might have to bust out my VR again.
Who has VR?
Who hasn't flown a plane
I
to their
do.
house whenever you're doing the Flight Simulator 2020?
I feel like that's personal.
Not played that.
I'm just saying.
I used to play this space game in VR, and I would get nervous getting next to stars because, like, your ship would start shaking and getting broken up, and you would like explode if you got too close. But it was intense because you'd have to like dodge stars in space and like go to different planets and stuff like that. VR is intense, man. It plays tricks on the brain.
See, my problem is I like horror games.
Ooh.
I'm like, oh, let's play a VR horror game.
Oh
fuck
no.
No.
Phobia, what's up?
Favorite to poop my pants in.
One of my favorite games is Resident Evil 7. And I had to stop 20 minutes into it the first time I played it because I was physically getting sick.
Oh man.
Anyone
And I'm
remember?
not even fucking claustrophobic. It was bad.
Anyone remember the game Fear on Xbox, like back in the day?
Holy shit.
That game taught me, that I
Fear,
never
layers,
again
layers
want to
of
play a horror game.
That scene when you're going down the ladder and the girl appears.
Oh,
Heart attack.
or like
I think they have that on VR too.
I was at the barracks playing this game. I had to stop, open up the door to the barracks, walk out, make sure everything's good. Like, I'm freaked out, homie. Yeah.
You know
So
what
are-
game?
CQ desk. Hey man.
So are horror games really scary then? Like, are they for real scary?
Some can be, yeah.
They can be. I mean, the other side of it too is
The immersion of it,
it's
you know?
what- the immersion and what your fear is.
The jump scare in Resident Evil 1 got me.
Oh,
that's what the dog coming through the window. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Clip ever. Like for me,
I'm a
prime example.
non-believer.
That's
I'm
fair.
a non-believer, so I would like some recommendations because I'm a non-believer.
It depends.
In Ghost,
Outlast.
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 I would say for you being a non-believer, a good horror game would be something that would be more based on truth,
Ooh.
like a murder
Amnesia, The
mystery
Bunker.
style, or
the-
something that's based on religion.
Yes,
type fear.
I was gonna say. Yeah.
Oh wait, no. It's a cheap game. This is a $5 game. Summer of '58.
Okay, I'm gonna write these down. This is
Summer of
interesting.
'58 is you're a ghost hunter in the story, and it's not that in depth as far as that goes, but it's a very story driven. You have no weapons. You have to you're. It's a point and click kind of game, but it's very dark, very quiet, very. They did the audio very well in that game, very well, and it's made. It's a small Russian creator. He's got a whole list of games out there, and they're all based on like one's a family based game, the other one's like a childhood trauma. Like there's some games out there, man.
I got Summer of '58 and Amnesia.
There's another one. It's a psychological thriller. It's called Alan Wake. I haven't played it yet, but I've heard a lot of good things about it.
The original Alan Wake came out like 10, 15 years ago.
Hmm. And the second one came out as well.
Just came out.
Yeah.
It's like last summer, I think, wasn't it?
2023.
There's some good ones out there. It just depends. Like prime example, I hate dolls and I hate fucking mannequins. And there's a set in Resident Evil Village that I absolutely fucking hate going through because it's all dolls and mannequins, and nope.
Yeah.
So,
No.
so if I'm hearing you, it's really based upon things that you don't like in real life.
Yeah, I mean, it feeds off the point of a horror game is it has to feed off your fears for it to be a horror game.
Yeah,
I think
that's why I'm a non-believer.
Yeah, I think that you need to see it on a macro perspective of it. That the games don't play on a fear, play more on your psychological perspective on things. So that's why Pooh said directly, like, try a horror game that is based on religion that messes with that line of, fact and fiction. That's why she pointed that out specifically. Like, for me, when I was overseas, I didn't like to read much because like I didn't see a point of reading. But then they're like, "What do you like to read?" And I like to like dabble with religion and science and stuff like that. So one of the books that just clicked into me and I couldn't put it down was the Dan Brown series of like the Da Vinci Code or Angels and Demons. Like, bro, I couldn't put those down because they started playing with science, religion, action, mystery. Like, I was involved into this, so I was immersed. So something that could play with that psychological persona that you are could help out to enjoy it in an emotional pull of whatever it is, whether it be happiness, jump scares, whatever it is. But it's on the psychological aspect. But yeah, for him, the dolls. For Jay, the dogs. You know what I mean? For me, a little girl upside down, there's fire. Fuck that. I don't want that. Yeah.
Titan, Titan,
Yes,
what is your majors in? Like your educational majors?
My science. Yeah, mostly science.
Science.
Yeah.
Okay. You would actually appreciate the Outlast series.
Okay.
It's cultish.
Okay.
In a way. It's a very good series. If you haven't played Outlast, I highly recommend it.
Yeah, I've never even
I
heard of
haven't
it.
played like over the last 10, 15 years. I haven't really played anything outside of Call of Duty.
How dare!
Call of Duty was
I know.
Call of Duty was scary for me, 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
but
I say
after that,
yeah, I say that the opening level in fucking Halo scared the shit out of me as a kid.
Yeah.
I was just so like,
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
because I grew up on like fucking GoldenEye, dude. Like somewhat modern, like humans and shit, and then like this whole alien fad came about, and I was like, what the
Calibru says, "Remember, go Army, beat Navy." I missed 007
yeah.
GoldenEye.
Yeah, what's the winning record for Army versus Navy? Don't bother looking. You guys are losing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look. I don't know what it is now, but I think Army's up 2, aren't they right now?
No.
No.
Army's probably down like 20.
It's not that bad.
No, I think it is that bad, bro.
Now you got me irritated.
Calla says, "Army best branch." Let me guess, you regret? No, I'm joking. Army best branch. Huh.
Yeah, Army's like they've won the last 2.
62 to
Okay, they
55.
won the last 2, but overall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a time where the Navy went like 10 games in a row beating the Army or something like that?
Yeah, then we went to war.
Yeah,
there's a whole thing on like, is it the Navy that has to win so many games in a row?
So call me when you guys win 5 more, then we can talk.
Well, no, y'all's longest win streak was 14.
Sheesh.
14.
From 02 to 15.
Ooh, okay, Calibru says 14 Tango, best MOS. What's a 14 Tango? They were on steroids, not tested. What's a 14 Tango? I mean, sometimes.
Oh, shut up. Shut up. You sit in an office. Shut the fuck up.
A Patriot and that air defense system operator. Okay, awesome. Well, thank you for being here, Caleb.
Coolest job ever. Also, fuck you.
Yeah. Oh man, we can hate because we want to be it. No, but yeah, man, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Yeah, everyone wants to be Navy. Duh. I mean, what?
My nephew joins the debt program today. Today is the 10th.
Oh, that's awesome.
He is going straight enlisted to the Marine Corps.
Oh, what's his MOS gonna be?
He does not know yet.
Oh!
He just took his ASVAB and he scored pretty good on it. So he's gonna. I think he gets to pick and choose.
Too.
Yeah.
Good luck. So.
Oh shit!
I told him don't score a 32 because you'll end up like me. But
default status.
Now I've seen some people that scored super high. And they're like, yeah, I could get any job, but they didn't have a job that I wanted available, so I came in with, no job. And next thing you know, they ended up being in grunts anyway.
Yeah, he wants to be EOD. So.
Oh, yeah, he definitely need a feel for that.
Mm-hmm.
In the Army, we got a ritual in the Army. Kiss the homies. Callan says, if his brain damaged, he would be a perfect 0311. You ain't lying either, bro. Spitting facts over here.
He's from upstate New York, and they really don't test that well up there. To be honest, their school system is, it's pretty messed up.
Janky at best.
Yeah, it's pretty messed up.
See, and I would think the other way around, where like big cities with have like a little bit better knowledge, like some of the best medical schools are in New York or in the Baltimore area and stuff like that,
Well, I'm talking about New York, like 4 hours north of Fort Drum, so it's like Antarctica country. And they have nothing up there. Absolutely nothing. They have Canada. I mean, that's close.
Calibru's from Ohio. All right, awesome. Ohio representing here. Right on. Yeah, that's still cold. Still cold. Still too cold for me.
That was aggressive.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's out of nowhere.
Well, everyone, again, thank you very much for being here. We have come to the time, to the end of the MVP Morning Mix. I hope everyone had a good time. We talked about, integrating positive habits into your daily life and also keeping that positive mindset. We try to do that throughout the whole week. And, hopefully we're picking up our little tidbits here and there that help us with our overall lifestyle, right? In order for us to be better, have a good community, we have to be good ourselves. We have to be better. We have to be gooder, right? And make sure that as we continue to grow, we help one another. Always lend that helping hand, If you want to go fast, go by yourself. If you want to go far, go with one another. Go with a team. And again, Ms. Plum, thank you very much for putting up that the list of those people that are streaming. If you're streaming right now, if you have any people that are watching, please give us the names so we can put them down in the raffle. It's a $10 gift card for being a part of us, being part of the conversations, and bringing positivity and helping one another grow. So Mac, thank you for being here. Pandora, Titan, Everyday Shooter, Eli, Drunken, Pooh, Jay the Man, Welly, aka Daggone Safety Brief. Good thing he's here on Friday because that's what we need.
Eli. We got Eli? Yeah, we got Eli.
We got Eli, Calibru, Mac, Jade Maid.
I mean, I could end our day with a safety brief if you'd like.
Give us a quick. Remember, this is streamed and recorded, so give us a little Give us a little safety brief. Anyone remember like the first sergeant safety briefs or the gunny safety briefs? Like,
In accordance with my corpsman duties, I must cut out before the safety brief. See you later.
all right. Anyone else that we want to put in there into the
I just want to say real
wheel?
quick that
Yeah.
according to the topic today, MVP has helped increase my happiness as well. I will say that
It's freaking better, brother.
it's helped me more than I ever expected it to. You know, I kind of came in, got my toes wet, started interacting more with people, and it's kind of like having that family vibe from your military friends. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I get here, and I really enjoy it. So thank you, everyone.
Love you, brother.
Thank you for sharing,
Love you
brother.
too.
Hell yeah, appreciate you. Hey, Trunks, thank you for being here. Calbrew. What first sergeant don't know doesn't concern first sergeant.
I hear that way more than I ever should.
We call it policing your own.
Ours
I
was
needed that
it
caliber.
was-
Appreciate you.
It was lick it before you stick it, and if it's not yours, don't boink it. Okay, bye.
Never go down range without a Kevlar.
Yep.
Are we ready for the wheel?
We are
Anyone
ready.
Yeah.
All right, Mac, with your beautiful blonde hair, you instinct motherfucker. You went to bed.
No strings attached, bro. No strings attached.
Just send it.
Just say spin.
Send it down range. Boom. Oh, jeez!
Look at that.
Oh, look at
I
that.
liked it because he said something nice at the end about
A lot of
MVP.
nice things.
Another
Yeah, you said a
question.
lot of nice
Kevlar's
things.
for rookies.
I'm just saying.
Is there any way I can either donate this back into MVP or double it for the next person?
You can donate it to the MVP Relief Fund if you'd like.
I'll do that then.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
I will send
awesome.
you a screenshot of that donation.
Yeah, most definitely.
All right. If it's warm, it's wet, and not yours, don't touch it. If the thought of doing something makes you giggle for more than 5 seconds, you are assumed that you are not allowed to do it. 3, if you can't wash it off, show it off, or share it with your friends. Don't bring it home. Don't add or subtract to the population. Drinking, driving, sex, and swimming. Don't do any of the 2 at the same time. Have a good freaking weekend.
I'm home.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, everyone. Thank you for being here. We're going to go game a little bit and stuff like that. I don't know if you want to, Mackie. You got that Call of Duty itch in you. Me and Jace here can go slap at the base. Miss
Little slap at
Pooh,
the face.
I don't
Use
know.
my fucking keyboard right now.
Yeah, let's forget about Pooh because Pooh's not invited apparently. Bye.
Pooh,
I
come
just
play
said
with us.
Pooh! I literally, that was the last thing
No,
I
you literally
said.
said me and Jay, and
I'm
that was
staying
it.
out of this. Love you,
I know, let's on a room.
Thanks for
Yeah, I know. You guys want a room or something? Like Jay, you've been ghosting, and I'm okay with that though because I like you.
Calibur, thank you for joining us. Join us. Let's go. Check out the video cut, bro. Now,
Wait,
y'all.
stop what you're doing right now and check this out.
Our mission at My Veteran Passion MVP is to elevate awareness of veterans' mental health. Through both physical and virtual platforms, we empower our nation's warriors and continue the battle against veteran suicide to ensure a smooth transition for veterans into civilian life while preserving the camaraderie they cherished during their service. Through diverse events, social and virtual gatherings, we provide connections, resources, benefits, and education.
And as I've
Strong bodies harbor resilient minds. Your support unleashes the true potential of these national heroes. Stand with us in nurturing success and creating a positive environment for mental and physical health alike.
Wait, stop what you're doing right now and check this out.